What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys through my shoe rotation from my daily trainers to my workout flats to my spikes that I race in. So without further ado, let's get into my first shoe that I train in. So my first shoe that I have is the New Balance 1080. If you guys do not know, I do work at a New Balance shoe store, so I'm selling shoes there. Thankfully I can get a nice little discount on my trainers. Those of you that don't know about the 1080, it's a high cushioning neutral shoe. I like using these for most of my easy runs, some of my recovery runs where I'm feeling a little tired and I don't want to have as much impact on the ground. These are great for that, or any kind of shakeout. These are great for, and they're lightweight, they're not too heavy. So I have two daily trainers. My second one is the New Balance 880 version 15. This one just came out recently. It's another neutral shoe. It's a bit more durable cushioning, so it's not as soft as a 1080. I feel like it's a bit more responsive since it's not as cushioned. You almost feel like you're closer to the ground. I like using these, especially if I'm running like on a dirt path. Those are my two trainers that I use as of now. Obviously that can change in the next few months. So moving on to my workout flats, my first one is the Nike Vaporfly version 2. I used to work out in the version 3. They kind of got old and I decided to recycle those out. These are great. I like using these for the long workouts, especially if we're going to Van Cortlandt Park, where we're working up towards 12 miles in some of these workouts, and I feel like these are great because they have, good cushioning, and I don't feel as beat up after a session with these. Double T's, I will wear these as well, especially in the first session, which is typically the bigger session of the two. It's a good fit. I feel comfortable in these as well. You want to have a shoe that's comfortable. So that is my first workout shoe. My second workout shoe is the On Echo Booms. These are great for kind of like the middle ground from threshold to race pace work, that in between kind of workouts. They're lightweight, responsive. This is the shoe that I train in indoor season in the Armory. I gotta shout out my boy Owen Haft. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering your last name, but he's been able to hook us up, a few of us up, with these for free. And these do cost quite a bit, so shout out to Owen for gifting us with these throughout the season. It's a great shoe, especially when we have combination work of hills and track where we're not going to have enough time to change into spikes. We'll use these, and you can run fast in these, all the way down to 24-25 seconds in the 200, all the way to threshold work. I have used these for things like road races, like the road miles. These are great. I really like just the reactive feel, and it's flat, kind of flat to the ground, so you're not feel like you're on a stack height. On to the spikes. I have a ton of spikes that I kind of cycle through. All right, so one of my first spikes that I have is I think it's the Victory version 2. I haven't really done too many races in these. I think I raced at the trials in the first round of the 800 in these, and then I did that 600 gear change workout in these as well. For me, I think I just didn't feel as comfortable in these. I did feel like a little bit like my foot wasn't secure. I know, Jakob wears these, I believe, for most of his 15s. So my second spike is the On 10K spike, I believe it's called. These are honestly a great spike. They're a little bit heavier than the Dragonflies, I feel like. I think they have a carbon plate. I feel like it's a bit more responsive. I have used these through the early part of the outdoor season last year. I ran a few 800s. A very versatile shoe. For one, you can run 800s all the way to the 10K. I know a lot of the OAC guys, they kind of prefer this model compared to the 1500 model or spike. I'm not sure if that's still the case, unless they updated the the 1500 spike. As of now, I'll use these for like workouts. I use it for speed sessions as well, like flying 40s. My next spike is the Nike Dragonfly. I call this the old reliable. You just can never go wrong with the Dragonfly. This is the version 1s, I think. These are probably the most comfortable spike that I ran in. You know, when you're working out and doing longer workouts, I wear these just because I'm comfortable. I use these for flying 40s as well, like short speed work, standing starts. I'll wear these. Actually, this is a spike that I ran 216 in the 1K last indoor season. So, you know, they're quick, they're really good. And yeah, I think I always will trade in something like these. They last for a while. And lastly, we got the Cheetahs, the newest Dragonfly. This is what I've been running in for most of the indoor season. I ran in these at the Monmouth Mile and then the rest of the indoor season, and I like this. They have the plate, so it's, you know, very responsive as well. The spikes in these do not come off. It's really interesting. They're just pretty much cemented into the shoe. They haven't seemed to really get dull. I think this is titanium, maybe. I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but super comfortable. I feel like they're just a little bit heavier than the last model. Probably will race in for the outdoor season. As far as some advice from me, go to a running store, a running specialty store, try on as many shoes as you can. Find a shoe, find a spike that's comfortable for you, and stick with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for more. Peace.